Dear beautiful soul, just close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and really feel what I'm about to share with you. The person who loves you couldn't hold it in any longer and decided to let it all out. These are words written in a letter, a really special one. Nothing was left unsaid. Your love poured everything out, everything that had been stuck inside, that they couldn't release until now. Your soulmate needed to open up, needed someone to listen, someone to understand everything that's been going on inside a heart that just can't stop thinking about you. That need turned into this letter, born from thoughts and feelings too heavy to carry alone. It's a letter written with complete honesty, body and soul, marked not by tears you could see, but by tears felt deep inside the heart. I ask you to listen to everything your soulmate wants to tell you because there are things you truly need to know, along with a special invitation at the end of the letter that will bring joy to your heart. Don't forget to like this video, become a channel member, comment Amen below, and subscribe so you can keep receiving more messages like this. Strengthen our bond by clicking thanks below the video. It is with deep respect, strong emotion, and the kind of care only an angel can offer that I bring you each line, each breath turned into words, each confession that this person could no longer keep inside. This letter is a pure reflection of everything your soulmate feels for you, feelings they never had the courage to say out loud until now. But the moment has come. It's time for you to know the whole truth. Keep what you're about to hear close to your heart, because it's not just anything. It's love speaking in a rare, honest, and urgent way. And I, the angel who watches over both of you, have come to deliver it. Prepare your heart. The words that follow aren't random. They come from the one who loves you. They come from the one who can't hold it all in any longer. It's time for you to know now. Let my voice reveal everything your soulmate has written for you. Get ready and listen closely because what you're about to hear will move you deeply. My love, I reached a point where I couldn't hide everything I've been carrying in my heart any longer. It's been a long time that I've wanted to tell you so many things, but I kept silencing every feeling, every dream, every plan, even some of the sadness. Yes, there's a quiet pain inside because I'm still not by your side the way I've longed to be. I'm still not living this love the way I know I should. But I want you to know that nothing has changed in here. What I feel for you is still strong, still true, and growing more each day. Even with the distance, my heart truly believes this waiting time is coming to an end. I feel like we'll be together soon, just like I always dreamed. And you know why? Because I trust in God. I believe there's a beautiful plan for us, a plan filled with deep love. And I'm sure the angel who watches over me is guiding me to you, preparing everything carefully, clearing the way, removing the fears, and giving me strength for this long-awaited meeting. All I want is to love you up close, the way you deserve, the way it was always meant to be. My love, I've imagined so many times how good it would feel to look into your eyes and say all of this. But since I can't yet, I write with my soul wide open, letting every word come straight from my heart. You have no idea how much strength your presence in my life gives me. It's for you that I keep going, believing that beautiful days are still to come. Sometimes I find myself thinking about the small details that bring me closer to you, even without touching. It's like the whole universe pulls me to your name, your way, your smile. I feel like my heart fits perfectly into yours, even from afar. That calms me, strengthens me, fills me with hope. Everything in me is guided by this feeling that keeps growing. When the day is hard, it's you who gives me strength, even without knowing it. When something good happens, you're the first person I think of. My love for you gives meaning to who I am, to what I feel, to everything I hope to live. I picture myself living by your side with lightness, truth, and care. I dream of simple days, of a routine filled with love and kindness where everything can be solved with a hug. I wish you knew how much peace my soul feels just thinking about loving you freely, with all of me. You make me want to be better, to grow, to protect. I feel like I was made to make you happy, to walk beside you, to hold your hand and never let go. Even without words, your name soothes me, your memory shields me, and your energy surrounds me like no one else ever has. Every day I carry you with me in thoughts, in wishes, in prayers. You are the most beautiful part of my hope. Even if I don't say it out loud, know that every step I take leads to you. You are the reason everything starts to make sense inside me. I don't know how this feeling began, but I know it's true, strong, and pure. What I feel for you doesn't depend on time or place or circumstance. It lives in me and has never stopped beating. It's a certainty I hold in my chest, growing stronger every day. My heart calls for yours, and that's not something I can control. Some days, everything brings me to you. A scent, a song, a memory. And when that happens, I close my eyes and feel as if you're right there with me, surrounding me with this love that gives me the strength to carry on. I just want you to know that you are the most sincere love I've ever felt. No distance changes that. No absence erases it. No silence weakens it. What we have is rare, so beautiful, too strong to be lost in time. I feel it with all that I am. I think about sharing with you the simplest joys. A coffee made with love, a movie watched in each other's arms, a peaceful walk, a quiet Sunday. I don't want anything grand. I just want the truth by your side, the warmth of your presence, the peace of being with someone who understands me with a look. Sometimes I feel a longing that tightens my chest, but it also makes me smile because it reminds me that I have someone worth waiting for. My true love, my home even before we have a house together. My favorite hug, even before I've touched you. My soul feels yours as if they've been connected forever. It's a bond that can't be explained but is felt in every thought, in every breath. I know this love has a greater purpose, and even if the world around us changes, what I feel remains strong, like a light glowing inside me. You are the reason my eyes are softer, my faith is stronger, and my waiting feels meaningful. Everything in me looks for you, longs for you, chooses you. And even if I don't know exactly when this will become real, I know it will because this love is true, and what's true always finds its way. I hold a deep affection for you within me, a quiet care that shows up in every thought, in every plan I make. Not a day goes by without me wishing you happiness, even when my heart misses you. That's what keeps me going. The sincere desire to see you well, to see you smile. Even though life placed paths between us, nothing could erase what I feel for you. Everything I've faced up to now has only made me treasure this love more. And that's why I remain strong, with a heart full of hope, waiting for the right moment to have you by my side. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I imagine you saying you feel the same. That gives me an unexplainable strength, makes me want to keep going, to not give up, to believe. Because I know this love isn't just mine. It exists on both sides. Even if it's still quiet, even if there are no words for now. I love you with every part of who I am. I love with gentleness, with depth, with truth. And this love doesn't demand, doesn't pressure, doesn't ask for anything. It simply exists, it beats, it lives, it fills me, transforms me, guides me, and it always leads me back to you. You are my peace in chaos, my certainty in doubt, my hope in hard times. Even without having you near me now, you are my favorite presence, my light, my purest feeling, my greatest love. All I want is to love you freely, with devotion, with respect, with care. I want to be your companion on good days and on challenging ones. I want to be the embrace that comforts, the laughter that calms, the silence that understands. I want to be with you truly, the way my heart longs for. Inside me, there is an unshakable certainty. You are part of me, and that is stronger than any obstacle, stronger than any time, stronger than everything. My love, ever since I discovered what I feel for you, everything in me has taken on a new meaning. Even the most ordinary days became special just because I know you exist. No matter what's happening around me, thinking of you brings me peace. Your memory is my silent refuge, and the love I feel grows quietly, too, but it's stronger than I ever imagined. I have a deep affection for everything that involves you. Your way, your presence, your energy. It feels like my soul recognizes it has found something truly precious. I don't need proof to know that. What I feel is enough. The way my heart reacts when you enter my thoughts is all I need to be sure. Your physical absence doesn't make me weaker. It only proves how deep my connection with you truly is. Even when we're apart, I feel you close. I feel it in the air, in the memories, in the desire to share my days with you. Every moment, no matter how simple, becomes more beautiful when I imagine living it with you. You are the reason behind my hope. Because of you, I keep believing in pure and true love. Even when everything feels heavy, the thought of you reminds me that something wonderful is being prepared. That quiet certainty is what holds me together with patience and faith. I feel that my heart has belonged to you from the start. Even before I knew why, even before I understood how, I was already carrying you within me. And now that I know what this feeling is, all I want is to live by your side with lightness, peace, truth, and sincerity. There's something about you that calms my entire world. Your love makes me want to grow, learn, become better. You bring out the best in me not because you ask me to, but because you inspire me. Being with you feels like relief after a long day. Feels like a place where my soul can finally rest. I want to share everything with you. The small joys, the daily challenges, the victories, and even the silences. I want to be a part of your life, not as someone who comes and goes, but as someone who stays, someone who builds something real, who holds on, who loves with all they have. There are moments when the longing becomes so intense. I just close my eyes and picture us in peace. I imagine your smile, your eyes filled with care. I imagine your hands and mine, and in that moment, everything inside me calms down. Like the universe itself is whispering that everything is unfolding just right. I don't love you for how you look, for the things you say, or for single moments. I love you for your soul, for what I feel when I think of you, for how my heart beats differently when your name enters my mind. This feeling is clear, strong, and full of truth. You are a choice my heart made, and even if the whole world said otherwise, I would still choose you, because love isn't about what others understand. It's about what the soul feels. And mine feels that it found in you what it was always looking for without even knowing. All I want is to live this love without fear, with calm care and happiness. I want to be present in your days, be a safe place in your nights, be someone you can trust with your eyes closed. I want to love you with simplicity, with honesty, with everything I am. I think about the nights I lie down thinking of you, with my heart full of feelings too big for words. That's when I understand how strong this bond really is, because even in silence, there is a connection too powerful to ignore. I never imagined feeling something so deep for someone, and now that I do, I don't want to let go. I want to protect this love, care for it with patience and honesty. I want to see you grow, smile, shine, and I want to be a part of that. I want to be by your side, someone who brings you peace. Every step I take carries you as inspiration. Every decision holds a bit of the hope of being with you. You are the light that guides me even when you don't know it, the strength that keeps me moving forward, the love that embraces me quietly through the days. I believe in everything we're going to live together, not as a distant dream, but as something that already beats inside me, something that has already begun and just needs time to bloom in the real world. I believe in this love because it is true. You are my beautiful love, my clean feeling, my certainty in the middle of so many doubts. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I will not give up. What we have is worth more than rushing, more than any challenge. It is worth everything. I wait for you with serenity in my heart, with faith in my eyes, with love in my hands, and with the certainty that everything is being prepared with great care. Our love doesn't get lost. It doesn't fade. It doesn't get confused. It only grows stronger and stays alive. If one day you feel something different in the air, a gentle presence, a peace that arrives for no reason, know that it's me thinking of you, sending love, care, and good energy. Because even from afar, I care for you with my heart. I keep you in the most beautiful thought of my day. There is no one else who could take your place. You are unique, irreplaceable, essential, and I love you with my soul. A love that doesn't need explanation because it's already whole. A love that only wants to be lived with truth. My love, ever since I met you, even in silence, everything inside me changed. I felt a new warmth in my chest, as if my heart had finally found a place where it feels safe. Nothing seemed too hard anymore because just thinking of you made my world lighter. You brought light into me, and that light keeps shining every single day. What I feel for you didn't come from a single moment. It grew slowly with every thought, with every memory, with every time I closed my eyes and wished I was by your side. It wasn't forced. It wasn't planned. It happened with truth, with sincerity, with purity. And now it lives inside me as part of who I am. There are days when all I wish is to tell you everything with a hug, to sit in silence with you without saying a word and still feel like everything has been said. This love taught me that not everything needs to be spoken to be understood, because when two souls recognize each other, feeling is enough to explain everything. I feel you in the little things throughout my day, in a song I hear, in a sentence someone says, in a scent that reminds me of you. It's like the universe keeps reminding me that you exist, making me feel like you're closer than I realize. And that brings me a peace I can't explain. The love I hold inside is full of care. I care for you even from a distance with good thoughts, with sincere wishes for your happiness. I protect you with my prayers, with my deepest feelings. Because love is also this, wanting the best for someone even without being near, even without saying a word. You live in a special place in my heart, a place where I keep everything beautiful, everything true. There are the dreams I had with you, the images I built in my mind, the feelings that visit me when I think about our future. It's the most beautiful part of me, and it belongs to you. I believe in the strength of what exists between us. I believe because I feel it. Even without promises, even without clear certainties, my love for you remains strong. It gives me direction, shows me that it's worth waiting, worth trusting, worth moving forward. This love is like a root growing in silence and holding everything steady. When I close my eyes and think of you, my heart finds calm. No matter what's happening outside, thinking of you feels like finding shelter in the middle of a storm. It's knowing there's a place where everything makes sense, where I can be myself without fear, without masks, only truth. You are the reason behind so many of my most honest smiles. Even if you don't know it, even if you can't see it, you're the one lighting up my thoughts when everything feels dark. You are the reason my days gain color, the reason my faith renews itself. Loving you is like breathing fresh air after a long and hard day. This love I feel doesn't need an explanation. It shows itself through my actions, in my waiting, in my desire to build something beautiful with you. I don't need to prove anything. I just need to keep feeling. And that's what I've been doing with all of my heart. My days have been more hopeful because of you. And even when my heart aches a little, I keep going with faith, because inside me there's a certainty that never leaves me. You are worth every second of this wait, every word written, every breath I hold back. You are like a sweet dream that visits me even while I'm awake. I carry you with me in everything. In the way I see the world, in the way I make plans, in the calm I try to keep. You've become part of my story, and nothing can change that. Your place in me is eternal, untouchable, and real. Every time I think about a happy future, it's you I imagine by my side, you sharing life with me, the everyday moments, the small details. I want to learn with you, grow with you, laugh with you. I want to live with a light heart next to you, knowing I found what I've always been looking for. It's not about rushing or about promises. It's about feeling that this love is pure. It's about believing that it's being cared for even when the days are quiet. It's about knowing that you feel it too, even if you don't say it. It's about trusting what connects us, what holds us up, what keeps bringing us back to each other. The longing I feel for you doesn't hurt. It brings me closer. It reminds me how real this love is. It helps me cherish every thought, every memory, every feeling that carries your name. You are more present than you know. Loving you has changed me. It made me stronger, more patient, more true. I've learned that love doesn't need grand gestures to be great. It just needs to be felt with honesty. And that's what I do every day. I love you with all of my truth. I don't know where life will take us, but I know my love for you will be with me in every step I take, in every decision, in every wait, in every prayer. You've become a part of everything in me, and no one can take that away. No one can change that. It's the truest love I've ever felt. While everything is still being prepared, I remain here with my heart steady and full of feeling for you. I won't give up. I won't lose myself. I won't forget, because someone who truly loves doesn't let go. Even when their hand isn't within reach yet, I'm still with you. Always with you, my love. I feel such a deep desire within me to give you everything I carry in my heart. Sometimes it feels like all the love I have for you overflows without asking permission. It's as if my chest can no longer hold on its own everything you awaken in me. Loving you has become part of my essence, part of how I see the world, part of how I move through life. I don't need to force a single feeling because everything about you naturally inspires me. My affection for you is sincere, my care is genuine, and my longing to be close to you is constant. You have a permanent place in my thoughts, and each day that space fills with even more affection. I keep you with care, with respect, with a love that doesn't know how to step back. Some things are only understood by the heart, and what I feel for you is one of those truths that don't need to be explained. They simply exist, grow, and become clearer with time. Among so many paths, it was you who made me feel something rare, and that doesn't fade, doesn't disappear, and can never be forgotten. I carry your essence within me, even without needing a physical reminder. Your energy visits me gently, like a calming breeze. And when that happens, everything feels more right, more peaceful, more meaningful. It's as if your invisible presence is what keeps me steady. Not a day goes by without me wishing I could share my feelings with you. Even if the world around me doesn't understand, my heart knows the value of this connection. You are part of my courage, my calm, and my hope. You are the reason my steps remain steady. The love I feel for you has taught me that it's possible to love without demanding, without pressuring, without hurting. I've learned that to love also means to wish the best for someone even in silence. It's about respecting time, trusting feelings, and cherishing what's true. You brought me that lesson without ever saying a word. And even when life brings challenges, my love stays whole. It doesn't wear out or weaken. On the contrary, it matures and becomes something deeper, more solid. Every day I feel more ready to live this love with you in the most beautiful way possible. I wish you could know how safe I feel just thinking of you. It's as if even from afar, your existence surrounds me with good things. You've become my favorite thought, my truest feeling, my most constant longing. And that fills me with peace. There's a part of me that lights up every time I think of us. It's a quiet light, but strong. It guides me, pushes me forward, makes me believe. And even when the days get hard, that light reminds me that it's worth holding on because something beautiful is waiting to happen. I dream of the day when I'll be able to look into your eyes and see all this love reflected back at me. But even while that day hasn't come yet, I keep loving you with all my heart. And I know this feeling can overcome any distance, any silence, any amount of time. You awakened emotions in me that I didn't even know existed. You showed me that love is more than words. It's action, it's presence, even in absence. I had never felt anything like this before. And now I know that true love exists because it's exactly what I feel for you. I wish you a world of peace, even if I can't be there to offer my hug. I wish you light paths, even if I can't yet hold your hand. And at the same time, I keep preparing myself for the moment when I can do all of that with my whole heart, with a calm soul, with the love that keeps growing. You're my direction. It's your image my eyes turn to when I feel lost. It's with you that my thoughts dream when everything feels heavy. And even if life changes the plans, my heart keeps choosing you in silence. Every single day, I feel more complete just knowing someone like you exists. Someone who touches my soul without even realizing it. Someone who fills spaces I didn't even know were empty. You are that someone. And my gratitude for feeling you this way is endless. Every word I write here is a piece of what I hold for you. And still, it feels like love is bigger than anything I can say. What lives inside me is intense, true, made to last. And every heartbeat confirms that. My love doesn't depend on time or urgency. It is patient. It trusts. It knows that what's real doesn't get lost. That's why I stay here with faith in what I feel, with hope for what's to come, and with you living in every part of me. I allow myself to feel without fear. I allow myself to love you fully, even if life asks for silence now, because I know that silence isn't empty. It's full of hidden feelings, unspoken promises, love that waits with serenity. When I look inside myself, I find you in every beautiful space. It's as if you are the very definition of all that is light, all that is sincere, all that is peace. My love, sometimes I close my eyes just to feel you closer. It's as if my soul is calling out to yours. And in the silence, the answer comes in the form of a warmth that wraps around me from within. You make me feel complete even when life is filled with uncertainties. Just remembering your name makes everything feel lighter, more bearable, more meaningful. I've kept so many little details inside me that make me smile when I think of you. Your unique way of touching my soul, your presence even when you're far away, your essence that never fades. Each memory feels like a hug that time couldn't take away. I carry all of it with so much care, so much truth, that even the longing turns into hope. Since the moment I first felt you, everything changed inside me. The colors became brighter, the days softer, the dreams more possible. It's as if I finally found the direction my heart had been searching for. And even without words, my feelings shout love for you. You are the reason I keep believing in the purest things in this world. It's because of you that my steps stay steady even on the hardest days. I love you quietly, with respect, with patience, with a deep longing to live something beautiful by your side, something that speaks to the soul. There are moments when I catch myself smiling just by imagining you smiling too. It's incredible how you've become part of my peace, part of my calmest thoughts, my most sincere wishes. Loving you has been the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to me. I keep writing this letter with my heart open because I don't want to hide a single feeling. I want you to know how important you are to me, how much good you bring me even from afar. You are the center of my longing, my strength, my truest love. My days haven't been the same since I started feeling all of this for you. Even the smallest details take on a new color when I imagine sharing them with you. Just picture how beautiful it would be to walk by your side without rushing, living every moment with truth and love. That's what I think about always. I wish you could see how my eyes light up when someone says your name, how my heart answers with tenderness to every memory of you. Something so strong, so natural, so beautiful that there's no way to hide it. The love I feel for you shows even in the silence. Even if I can't touch you right now, I feel you in a way that goes beyond the physical. You live in the deepest part of my soul, and all my feelings remain strong, growing every day, waiting for you with patience, caring for you with gentleness, loving you with everything I am. You are that beautiful kind of certainty that needs no explanation, a feeling not measured by time or presence. What I feel for you is too big to explain, but it's exactly what moves me, what fills me, what gives me strength to keep going. Loving you taught me that love doesn't have to be loud to be immense. Sometimes it's calm, silent, yet still powerful. It shows itself through care, through waiting, through kind thoughts born from simply wanting your happiness. And this love, my love, is exactly like that. I keep going every day with the hope that everything is unfolding the way it's meant to. I don't let anxiety take over because I trust what life is building. I know that what's real stays, and what I feel for you is the realest thing I've ever known. There's a part of me that glows just because I love you. Even without promises, even without clear answers, this feeling gives me life. It brings calm. It inspires, transforms. It's a gentle love, a clean love full of faith, a love that came to stay even if the world around us changes. You made me believe in feelings that don't depend on words. Just thinking about you fills my soul with peace. Your love is like a light that stays with me even through the longest nights. And no matter how much time passes, that light keeps shining, reminding me that it's all worth it. All I wish for is to be by your side in a simple, true, constant way. To share silences, exchange smiles, take care of each other on the good days and the hard ones. because love is also being there with your heart, even if your body can't be there yet. I feel that every step I take brings me closer to you, even when it doesn't seem that way, because what connects us can't be measured by sight. It's a love that begins in the unseen and grows with truth, a feeling that becomes stronger with time, with care, with surrender. You are the person my heart chose, and no matter how long it takes, that choice is still alive in me. I keep walking with you, even in silence, even from afar, because when the soul truly loves, no distance is too far, no time is too long. Every beat of my heart is a reminder that this love isn't going anywhere. Keeps getting stronger, keeps expanding, keeps holding on. And even if for now I'm only writing, know that every word comes from the most beautiful part of me, the part that learned to love you with everything. My love, what I feel for you can no longer be held inside me. That's why I wrote this letter, pouring into every word all that my heart has been holding for so long. You are the most beautiful part of my story, even without being present every day. It's because of you that my thoughts become sweeter and my eyes are filled with hope. This feeling is what moves me with lightness and truth. I've kept many feelings in silence, but now I need you to know. It was necessary to show that this love is real, that it beats, that it grows even in absence. And even though much has been kept inside, none of it lost its strength. Everything is still alive in here, steady, waiting for the right time to be lived with you. A love like this doesn't stay silent forever. I've spent a long time imagining what it would be like to say all of this while looking into your eyes. But now I understand that every written word also carries my gaze, my voice, my gentle touch. This letter is my way of reaching you when I still can't be by your side in person. It's made of pure love, without exaggeration, without doubt, without any mask. You are my calm even when everything around me feels chaotic. Your existence brings me a peace I can't explain. When I think of you, the world slows down, my heart becomes still, and everything begins to make sense. Loving you feels like taking a deep breath after a long day, like finding shelter in the middle of a storm. In you, I see everything I've always dreamed of sharing with someone. Respect, sweetness, truth. I don't want anything more than the simplicity of a life shared with you. A life where love is at the center of everything, where care is constant, and where feelings don't need to be explained because they are already clear, strong enough to speak without words. I've always wanted to live something that made me feel whole, something that touched my soul and challenged me to grow. And you, with your presence, in your unique way, awakened all of that in me. With you, I understood what it means to love deeply, without rush, without fear. With you, I learned what true love is. No matter how hard I try, words never seem enough to describe what you mean to me. But maybe true love is like that, impossible to fully explain. It's meant to be lived, felt, breathed. And every time I think of you, I feel it all bloom again, like it's the first time. You changed the way I see the world, and you don't even know how much. With you, I learned to see beauty in the little things, to value what's invisible, to trust what the soul feels. My love for you wasn't built on promises, but on sincere actions and feelings that survive time, silence, and distance. I see myself walking beside you with a light heart, laughing over simple things, sharing dreams, overcoming hard days together. I see myself being your support, your joy, your peace. And I see you as all of that for me too, because you are that rare presence that completes me effortlessly, without demands, only with love. Nothing makes me happier than imagining you smiling because of me. Nothing calms me more than knowing this love is real. And even if life asks us for time, my heart knows how to wait. It knows how to hold on. It knows how to love with strength, because you're the only person I want by my side. What we've built, even in silence, is stronger than any barrier. Our love doesn't need justification because it's pure. I love you for everything you are and for everything you awaken in me. My love for you doesn't depend on anything except your existence. You are my best feeling, my most beautiful memory, my deepest truth. And now that you've read all of this, I hope you can feel how loved you are, how important you are, how special you are. Nothing I wrote was exaggerated. Every word is a sincere piece of my heart. I don't want to keep this love inside me anymore. I want to live it with you. I want to turn feeling into presence, thought into touch, dream into reality. I want you to know that I'm ready to love you the way I've always wished to, with care, with maturity, with my whole heart. My love for you is not just a beautiful feeling. It's a daily choice. I choose you when I wake up and when I go to sleep. I choose you in my decisions, in my plans, in my silences. And I choose to keep believing in this love that brings me peace, even on the days when everything feels far away. Now that I've written all of this, my heart feels lighter, but it's also filled with the desire to live what I feel. You're not just a love I think about. You are the love of my life, the person my heart recognizes. And because of that, I want to tell you something very important. With all the emotion inside me, I love you in a way I never imagined I could love anyone. I love you with depth, with courage, with hope. I love you with the best parts of me, with all I am and all I still want to become by your side. I love you without doubt, without limits, without hesitation. You're my true love, my home even without walls. And that's why now, after opening my entire heart, I want to make you an invitation. A simple invitation, but full of love. Come live all of this with me. Come turn our feeling into something real, something present, something whole. Come be my love in every way, in every day, in every detail. Come, because what I want most in this world is to live the love of my life with you. With all my love and care, your love. Dear special one, now that you've heard every word of this letter, let your heart take it all in gently. This wasn't just a letter. It was a release filled with love, a necessary relief for a soul that needed to express everything it was feeling. But this outpouring wasn't meant to cause you pain. It was meant to make you happy, to bring you clarity, to let you know just how deeply you are loved. The person who wrote these words had been holding in feelings for a long time. Their heart was heavy from not being able to say it all out loud. That's why they trusted me, your guardian angel, with the mission of delivering this truth to you, not out of weakness, but out of love. Because you needed to know. You needed to feel it. Every word written was a way to free what had been trapped inside their soul, but also a way to care for you. This person didn't want to hide anything. On the contrary, they wanted to show it all. Everything they feel, everything they dream of, everything they wish to live by your side. It was a release made with tenderness, with courage, and with faith. As I received this message, I felt that every sentence was a gesture of affection. Each truth written was a gentle attempt to reach you, to touch your soul softly. It wasn't a plea and it wasn't regret. It was an offering, a way of saying, I'm here, and everything I feel is real. This love doesn't want to pressure you. It just wants to be understood. It just wants to show you that even in silence, it's always been there. And now, as you read it all, you can clearly feel that none of it was exaggerated. Everything is sincere. Everything is pure. Everything was made from the truest feeling that exists. I saw up close how much this person struggled with their own emotions, trying to figure out the right thing to say, the right time to say it. And it was in that moment of surrender, of courage, that they called on me and said, take this to the one I love because my heart can't hold it alone anymore. That's how this letter was born. From a love that overflowed and needed to find you. From a feeling that grew so much it could no longer be kept inside. But even in its intensity, it still thought of you first. It wanted to bring you peace, to leave no room for doubt, to do good. This person knows how sensitive you are, how deeply you feel everything. And that's why they wanted this message to come with gentleness, with the touch of an angel, so that you would receive it clearly, warmly, without fear. Because nothing in this letter was meant to hurt. On the contrary, it was meant to bring light. Don't ignore what you felt while reading. Every chill, every breath, every stronger heartbeat was a sign that your soul recognized the truth. The love that wrote to you doesn't want to intrude or take space by force. It simply wants to be welcomed. It wants to be lived with lightness, with mutuality, with honesty. This letter was made with surrender, with bravery, with sincere tears that didn't just fall from the eyes, but also from the soul. It was a silent request for connection, a gesture of love that only someone with a deep heart could make. And you were chosen to receive it. Everything you read was written by someone who feels with their whole heart, who doesn't measure love, doesn't hide, doesn't pretend to feel less than they do. This person allowed themselves to be vulnerable just to help you understand how important you are, how deeply you are loved. Now that everything has been said, something inside you has changed. I know it has, because no soul receives a message like this without being moved. This message came to open paths, to warm your heart, to show you that true love still exists, and it's closer than ever. You're not dreaming. Everything you heard was real and deep, and it was written with the intention to heal, to bring closer, to set free. Because someone who truly loves doesn't keep everything to themselves. They share. And the letter you received is proof of trust, a sign of surrender. Feel loved. Feel chosen. You were the reason for this letter. You were the reason behind every word. And even though time may have passed, the feeling remained. It grew. And now it knocks at your door with respect, asking only to be received with an open heart. You deserve to live a love like this, a love that has the courage to show itself, a love that, even afraid, chose truth, a love that knows how to wait but also knows when it's time to act. And this is the time, the moment to welcome it, to allow it, to live it. The soul that wrote this letter isn't asking for promises. It's asking for presence, for truth, for care. It wants to build. It wants to walk beside you. And it wants you to know, no matter what the world says, the love that was sent to you is greater than any doubt. Dear special one, don't let this feeling be lost to time. It reached you as a gift that can't be bought, can't be forced, and can't be replaced. It's rare, it's precious, and it's alive inside you right now. If your heart is open, everything can bloom. Everything can be transformed, because now in your hands is a truth that didn't come from scattered words, but from a love that chose to open its soul just to see you smile. And I will be here, as I've always been, watching over every step, celebrating every act of courage, protecting this love, and saying with the certainty only angels know. This love is body and soul, and it was born to be lived. Dear beautiful soul, this channel is a divine space, a sanctuary for the soul. If you're new to this channel, think of this as your spiritual home. It's a sacred space created intentionally for faith to grow, purpose to be sparked, and God-given destinies to be confirmed and lived out. We are busy building a lively community deeply rooted in the rich soil of God's unconditional love, a place where heaven truly speaks into our lives and deep, lasting change regularly happens. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because God undoubtedly has so much more to reveal and bring about in your unique life journey. You genuinely don't want to miss what the divine is preparing to do next in and through you. Consider making a generous contribution if you feel moved to support our efforts of spreading divine messages. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or $50, your contribution enables us to continue sharing these profound messages of healing and hope with the world. Spreading the word is just the beginning of our mission. Hearts are being healed, hope is being renewed, and souls are being guided back to the light. Your support helps us realize our shared goal of making a positive impact. Your generosity, no matter how small, is what keeps our community thriving and bringing people together in love on this sacred journey. We are all interconnected, and we will rise as one. By uniting, we can conquer this. Let us wholeheartedly embrace the abundance that lies ahead. Amen.